Hello students, today I will be doing an experiment for your lab 5, phase changes in water substance. So as you know, in the Earth's surface conditions, water has 3 states: solid state, ice, liquid state, liquid water as you know it, and water vapor, gas state. So today in the lab we'll be working only with the solid state, ice, and liquid water. So as you know, during the changes in phases, so exchange of energy happens. So, and we will see during this lab how temperature changes. And lab has 2 parts. So I will be following the manual. And for today's lab, so I already plugged a Vernier computer interface into the computer. So we have a temperature probe. So this temperature probe measures the temperature on the tip. And we are using a program called Logger Pro to show us the changes of temperature over time. So I already done first 2 steps. So I will also record changes in temperature in our program using Zoom, so later I will add it into the video so you can see how temperature changes over time. Okay, let's continue. So fill a 500 ml beaker 1/3 full with ice. So we have a beaker here. Then add 100 ml of water. Okay, around 100 ml. So you can see it. You can see it here, 100 ml. No, actually I added 75 ml. Did I? Yeah. Okay. Then in a test tube I will put distilled water, because if there are any impurities in water, the freezing temperature of water changes. Okay. So we'll do it like this. Then put a temperature probe inside the test tube. So we'll be monitoring distilled water inside the test tube. Okay, when everything is ready, click collect. But before click collect, I will start recording the video. Okay. Okay, I'm clicking collect. Okay, the program is collecting the data. Then lower the test tube into the ice water bath. Okay, let's lower it. So now our test tube with distilled water and temperature probe inside this water ice bath. So after lowering the test tube, add 5 teaspoons of salt to the beaker and gently stir. Salt a little bit solidified. Okay, so we added 5. Wait. 1. We don't need to be precise. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I added 5 teaspoons of water. Now I will gently stir, and I shouldn't move the tube with the probe. Okay, I think it's fine. So I will add a little bit of ice. Some of the ice already melted inside. Okay. And now we need to wait 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Okay. Okay, so we passed 12 minutes, and so now I need to move the probe and observe what happens. So you don't see it, but I will tell you that the liquid inside the test tube, or the water inside test tube, is actually liquid. So let's move the probe and we'll see. Yes. So I see changes in the graph. So then let the probe sit for 3 additional minutes. Okay, let's wait 3 more minutes. Okay, so 15 minutes have passed and the program Logger Pro stopped collecting data. So we keep test tube submerged until part 2, but I believe, looking at the graph, you need to answer some questions for the lab, and I will prepare for part 2 now. Okay, so I'm starting with the part 2 of the lab, melting, and I already stored the latest run from the part 1. So I'm already recording this plot, so I click collect. So the data is collecting. So raise test tube above the ice water bath. So I'm raising the test tube. Okay, dispose the ice water and obtain 250 ml of warm water. So I will So I clean my beaker, and now I will put 250 ml of warm water. But before this, so I will use infrared thermometer to measure the water temperature, so you know it will be warm. So the temperature is almost 50 Celsius. You don't need to know it, but you might not believe me if there is a warm water. So I'm putting 250 ml. What is it, 250 ml? Yeah. Okay, now we need to wait 12 minutes. Then we lower test tubes. Okay, then let's wait. Okay, so 12 minutes have passed. Now I will submerge our test tube into a warm water. Okay, now we wait 3 minutes. Again, the water temperature inside the beaker was about 50 Celsius. So 15 minutes have passed and I will stop collect. It's already stopped collecting, yeah. So I believe the lab is done for the experimental part, and then you will need to answer questions.